Well, the day has just begun here in Kathmandu. It looked like a normal morning for Kathmandu city, but right now we're just in front of the Nepalese parliament, and this is where the actual protest took place. And as you can see in these visuals, there are some protesters who are again gathered here, and they are raising the voices against the government, the leadership, while the cabinet has been in continuous discussions and meetings since late evening yesterday, and they took a decision to withdraw the ban on the social media platforms. And early morning, there was this appeal from the Nepalese PM to all the protesters to take back their protest and cooperate. And he also promised a 15-day investigative report to be submitted about the incident which happened when around 19 people were killed and more than 300 people injured. So right now the government is on a back foot, and I'm sure they'll be huddled in a meeting and in a series of meetings right now. But as of now, this is the visual in front of the Nepalese parliament where all the protesters had gathered here. There was a curfew till 10 p.m. last night, so the student protesters were stopped from reaching this place. But right now, when things are being normalized around the city, we again see the crowd getting assembled here, raising their slogans of change in leadership, change in the way the country is being run by the present government under the leadership of Prime Minister. So they want these things to be changed. The remains of yesterday's protest is administrations is trying to debris of the protest. There's a continuous process which is on here, but there are people who are gathering here, and also hear that the student protesters are not going to take back their protest, and they are going to again march towards the city, but that's later during the day. But right now, this is what we can show you from the Nepalese parliament right now.
Right. Sikta, meanwhile, we are given to understand that the Oli government was forced to blink, lifting this ban after 19 lives were unfortunately lost. But would you say this is a real climb down or simply damage control, given that some ministers still say that they do not regret the ban?
It is a climb down, we can say that, but then it was the government which decided, the cabinet, it was cabinet's decision that the social media platforms need to follow certain rules and regulations. And when we spoke to the student protesters last night, they said there's a backstory to this. It is not a protest against the social media ban. It is a protest against the corruption, the nepotism, the unemployment, the economic crisis this country is facing. And that's what needs to be addressed. And they were bringing out these kind of demands on their social media platforms. And this was the voice of dissent which the government needed to clamor down or stop it. And that's when these protesters turned violent. They had planned a peaceful march towards the Nepalese parliament last afternoon, but then when they were stopped from reaching this place is when it turned violent, and so many protesters were killed and injured. So yes, the government is on a back foot. It needs to really rethink how it's going to plan the social media registration, the social media platform registrations. It has become a bill. There's a bill which has been introduced in the Nepalese parliament and which has to come into effect shortly. And there was a Supreme Court order too which agreed to the cabinet's decision on the social media directive. So that's what the government has to do right now. Let's speak to some of the protesters who have gathered here and try to understand that social media ban is actually, there has been recalled, but what is their protest right now? Social media ban, the government has decided to withdraw. सोशल मीडिया का बैन जो है अब सरकार ने फैसला किया है कि अब नहीं करेगा।
ये सरकार घटिया सरकार है।
आपका क्या डिमांड, आप क्या चाहते हैं?
हम ये चाहते हैं हम जो विदेश में कमाई करते हैं ना, ये हमारा रेमिटेंस बुझते समझते हैं आप, ये हमारा ये इसलिए हमारी कमाई से ये सरकार चल रहा है। हमारा सुरक्षा नहीं है तो हम खुद सरकार चलाएंगे, हमारा ये अभियान है।
पर जो होम मिनिस्टर है, जो आपके गृह मंत्री है, उन्होंने तो रेजिग्नेशन,
तो हम फांसी देना चाहते हैं।
नहीं, आप लोग क्या चाहते हैं कि ये सरकार इस्तीफा दे?
गिरे
तो कौन चलाएगा फिर आपका देश?
हमारा देश जनता चलाएगा।
इसका युवा चलाएगा यहाँ भाई।
क्या प्रॉब्लम है इस वक्त नेपलीज यूथ के लिए? सबसे बड़ी चिंता क्या है?
बहुत चिंता है। हमारे दीदी बहन दादी भाई सबै मृत्यु पाएको छ अहिलेसम्म। खुट्टा समय टाउकोमा
हिंदी में बोल पाएंगे?
हिंदी में बोल देंगे। हमारा दीदी बहन सब
Why again the anti-corruption movement? Why the youth? Why the Gen Z? We need a change. But this government has attacked our country with a lead more than 30 years. They are captured us.
There's unemployment, you're saying there's economic crisis in the country.
Where see the economic? I'm the youth, but if there is a crisis of getting the employment. This is the parliament. These make the rules, but they kill us. They hit us the gun like in the head. They hit like in a game. We can play a game, PUBG. In the same way they hit us. Headshot. They give a headshot.
So what's the way out now? The government is appealing that you all take back your protest.
Government. This is not a government. This is a terror.
Why should we?
This is a
Huh?
Why should they kill the student in the country?
This is not a government.
Under
They're saying that they're going to investigate and
who gonna investigate? They all are corrupted. Who gonna investigate? Prime Minister.
you all are going to go on with the protest.
Prime Minister.
This is not a government. This is a terror.
Right. So we heard the protesters here who are gathering here again in front of the Nepalese parliament, and they don't want to take back their protest.